Hi everyone, welcome. It's September 17th. It's the brand new moon in Virgo, and it seemed like the perfect time for me to start my YouTube channel. I myself am a Virgo, and new moons always are the beginnings, right? We're always, it's the start of the waning moon. It's the start of the new moon and all it brings in. And so it's a perfect time to start doing YouTube readings. So I wanted to introduce myself. I am a registered nurse, have been for 35 years. I also am a medium and a psychic, and I'm a crystal Reiki master. So what I'll be doing here with you every day, every morning I'll come on and I'll do a reading for each of the signs, pull a card for each of the signs for the day, what you can expect and what the universe, what kind of messages are coming forth from your angels or from the universe, to basically give you some guidance on day to day, some guidance on what you need to expect or what you can expect. And not everything will apply to everyone, but if it applies to you, take the message for the day and run with it. And if not, come back the next day and see if a message applies to you then. Anyone, once a week, anyone who notices or who subscribes below, hits the subscribe button and the bell, you'll be notified when I come live to do a live reading once a week, which will be a mediumship reading. And during that time, I'll be taking comments, I'll be answering your questions, I'll be bringing loved ones through for you with messages that they may have as well. And it's fascinating if you've never done that. And it's very comforting to have your loved ones come through and bring you messages from the angels and from them, and as they've crossed on to the other side. During different times, I'll talk about things such as signs if you have questions, and anything to do with the universe and angel messages. That's what I'm here for. So I'm hoping that you will come on board. I'm hoping you'll grab your friends and join me and share and like. And every time I get to 1,000 people, I will give away a free reading. Down below in the messages, you can see my website, which is www.northernlights.one. And if you go there, you can find out all about my private readings, how to sign up for a private reading, what I offer, the phone number to call me to book a private reading. There's also a button down below called Donations of Love. And if you care to donate, it helps me keep up my equipment to be able to do these readings every day. It helps me to buy new tarot cards and angel cards and crystals that help me. And it's really a wonderful way for me to be able to share my experiences with you. And I'm always grateful for any small amount. So thank you. Thanks. It'll be down below and you can see it. Whatever deck I'm using for the day, I'll try to add so that you'll also be able to know what deck I'm using in case you like it. And at the end of every session, at the end of every reading, whether it's recorded or it's live, I'll be spending between 5 and 10 minutes doing a Reiki healing, a small Reiki healing for anyone that's here. And what I'll do is just ask the angels to come in to help guide me to do the Reiki reading. And if you're interested, I'll say if anyone is interested, just answer yes. And of course, I won't hear you, but it's just the angel's way of knowing that I have your permission to send you Reiki. And Reiki really helps. It's an energy cleansing, and it opens your chakras and allows your chakras to talk to each other and keep your immune system strong. If there's an area or a Reiki that might, a chakra that might be closed, like if you're having trouble expressing yourself, maybe your throat chakra is closed, and I will catch that when I'm sending the Reiki energy. So every day it's worth it to tune in alone just to hear that. So I'm hoping you'll join me, and like I said, I'm hoping you'll share with your friends, and for every 1,000 people I get to, I'll be giving away a free either mediumship or psychic reading by the comments. When you comment below, I'll count down 25 comments on the day that I reach 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000, etc. And I will choose a name and then have you contact me to get your reading, and it'll be free. So I look forward to working with you all. And today I'm going to start with some nature cards. I really like these, the Nature's Whispers cards, which are beautiful. They have butterflies all over them. I use them quite often when I do my mediumship They are oracle cards. I don't read oracle cards upside down, so if it does come through upside down, I will turn it right side up for you to see. And I thought I would pull a card every day, every morning for each of the different signs to let you know what's happening for the day. And at that time, I'll also be bringing through some messages for you from the universe, from your angels, or if there's a specific message. Sometimes someone will break through if there's a specific message that someone needs to hear. So take what you can from the readings, and if it doesn't apply, let it go and come back the next day and see if it applies then. Okay, so welcome. I'm really glad to be starting my channel today, and I'm really glad you're some of my first guests. So let's move forward, and we'll start with air signs first, which are Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Let me give these a good shuffle. With the new moon in Virgo, Virgo is the sign of helping. It's a sign of perfectionism. So quite often when the new moon is in Virgo, you'll find yourself finding a new direction for yourself. If not a new direction, you'll find that your thinking is going to change and maybe move you in a direction that you've been thinking about. Maybe you've been at a crossroads, and this new moon will help you in Virgo make a decision what you want to do, whether it be for a day, a week, a year, a lifetime, a career. So it'll help you make that decision. You may find yourself tidying up more. You may find yourself starting a new health regimen with your new moon in Virgo. You may be cleaning out a closet and just have the energy to do new things that have to do with organizing, keeping things neat, keeping things in a specific on a specific schedule. Maybe there's a schedule that you haven't been following and you're going to try that. Maybe you want to try something new like an exercise program. Perfect to start during the new moon in Virgo. So these are all things that you can definitely do when the moon is fresh and new. And today's September 17th, and it is a brand new moon in Virgo. So let's get started with air signs. First, Aquarius. I'm going to pull a card for Aquarius. And the card I got is Intuition. Beautiful card. These cards are just gorgeous. They're always have so much in them when you look at them. And she really has a lot of the different chakra colors there. The blue, you see all the blues for the throat chakra. You see the yellows for the solar plexus chakra, which is the solar plexus chakra really is all about opening for the betterment of yourself, standing in your own power, so to speak. And it's a great thing to have. There's also water in this card, and the water represents emotions. So there's emotions running through your mind, Aquarius, today. There's things that you're thinking about. This picture happens to have a lot of different color flowers, and so it shows a lot of grounding. It's just a beautiful card. And what else I'm hearing, Aquarius, for you today is just keep an eye out for people that are highly frustrated, is what I'm hearing. So you may be working with someone who you're finding is a little bit frustrated. I wouldn't go so far as to say that they're toxic, but they are frustrated, and they might be taking out their energies or their frustrations on other people in the office. So just to be careful and stay away from that. Okay, something you don't need to be involved with. The next card is a Libra, and this is Leap of Faith. Beautiful card. It has a little fairy who's taking off. Leap of Faith means that you're going to make a decision and take that leap, whether you feel like you're ready or not. And if you notice, if I pull this really close to the camera, there's a cobweb beneath her. So even though she's walking on a tightrope, or she's walking across it very gingerly, there is something to catch her fall. So quite often when the Leap of Faith card comes up, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to just jump off a cliff and know that there's going to be something there to save you. There is always, the universe has something there as a way to protect you and guide you. So the Leap of Faith is something that you might be wanting to have done for a while. And this card is just giving you the little nudge today to go ahead and try it. It won't hurt you to try it. Okay. What else I'm getting for Libra is organization. A lot of organization. So I don't know if you're busy cleaning up around the house today, or organizing your schedule, getting things in line for the weekend, calling people up, getting things all set up that you want to do moving forward. But this is definitely a day for you to reorganize and get things going in that direction. So Libra, that's your card for the day. Leap of faith. So don't be fooled in that you can't take that leap of faith. You always have something there. The universe will always catch you when you fall. Okay. Now for Gemini, I got breakthrough. Beautiful card. You can see the little fairy down below. I say they're all beautiful cards because I love this deck. It's just gorgeous. It has so many gorgeous colors in it. Lots of blues and purples in this card, so a lot of healing. You see all the butterflies, and the butterflies represent loved ones from the other side to me for this deck in particular. So when I see a lot of butterflies in a specific card, it could be that you're just starting to notice them. It says breakthrough. So maybe as a Gemini, you're just starting to notice signs that a loved one may be sending you. But this is definitely you moving forward. You've got grass on the ground. You're very grounded. You're ready to move forward. And Gemini, for what I'm hearing, Gemini, for you today from the angels is specifically to just take your time. Trust the universe and take your time, because there isn't a reason you need to rush through anything. I feel like you're getting pressure from some direction, or you're feeling the pressure to move or to make a decision. And this card is just telling you to take your time. Slow down a little bit. Okay? There is no rush. And know that your loved ones are around you. Look at all those beautiful butterflies. If I can move it a little closer and you can see it. So it's a lovely card. So I hope you have a good day, Gemini. And I'm going to move on to earth signs now. The first earth sign is Capricorn. And Capricorn, you have infinite blessings. Lovely card. It's got oranges for the sacral chakra. This is a fairy that's flying over. You can see flying over a town. She's on her own. She has snowflakes and getting ready for the winter months, getting ready for the snow to fall. If you're in the northern hemisphere, that is, and you're just coming out of it soon. If you're in the southern hemisphere, I have some Australia friends that join us, so I want to make sure to acknowledge them as well. So infinite blessings are coming your way. If you've been waiting for money, this is a day that money will show up. If you've been waiting for a loved one who maybe has not been in your life for a while, this may be the day you get that phone call. So infinite blessings are coming your way, and just to enjoy them. Know that it's going to be a really positive, happy day for you today. Okay, Capricorn? Enjoy. The next card is for Virgo, and that's me. I'm a Virgo also. And the card is contemplation. So if you look at the picture, this almost looks like a Virgo Leo cusper, doesn't it? Because it has the Leo, or it has the lion sitting right next to her. She trusts, though. She trusts and she believes that she's going to be okay. So that's important for you to remember, that you don't necessarily have to have all the answers today, Virgo, okay? I know Virgos tend to be very meticulous and very organized and very pragmatic and sometimes perfectionists. But this is a card that's saying, just contemplate, just think. You don't need to make the decision. She's looking off into the future. She sees the clouds that are up above her, so she knows that something is coming, but she's not in any hurry to try to figure out what it is. And so that's what this card is telling you, Virgo, today, okay? So just enjoy the day. And Taurus is the last of our earth signs, and be your best self always. And this I love. Surrounded by water, surrounded by emotions. So be your best self. Put yourself out there, feeling, caring, giving, loving. That's the perfect card for Taurus today. Okay, and you can see that she's on a seahorse. She's very grounded. Look at her hair. It has all the different colors of the chakras, which is beautiful. The seahorse is all about newness and expression, and she's in the water, which is all about emotions. So today's the perfect day to be yourself and really feel what comes to you. You don't need to jump to any conclusions. I feel like just sit in it. I call it marinating. Sitting in your power, marinating in your emotions, feeling them, knowing what's coming. I also feel for one or two of you that this is a day of celebration. So whether it be the birth of someone in your family, a new baby that's coming on board, or hearing that a new baby is going to be joining the family, it's definitely a day of celebration for Taurus as well. Okay? Let's move now into the water signs. And water, we have Cancer first. And Cancer, the card you have is Keep Your Dreams Alive. Beautiful. This has a little girl in the center, if you can see, and she's blowing out candles on a cake, just like you do when you make your wishes. And so keeping your dreams alive. Don't let somebody talk you out of anything today, Cancer, okay? Somebody may be negative is what I'm hearing. Somebody may be making you feel as if it's just not a good day to make a decision, or it's just not a good day for you. But this is saying keep your dreams alive. So if someone's saying no, hold on, take a breath, don't move forward, that's okay. You can listen to them if you'd like. But because the card has so much blue healing energy here and speaking energy with the blue chakra, the throat chakra is blue, you can make any decision you want. You can keep your dreams alive, even if you keep them to yourself and not share them with anybody at this point. Okay? Lovely card. The next card I have is for Scorpios. And Scorpios, clear out the old. And this kind of looks like a Scorpio card. Scorpio cards can sometimes be have a little bit of darkness. The Death card in the original tarot deck, or in any tarot deck, represents Scorpio. And this has both a light and dark energy. So it depends. There's a path that goes right down the middle, and it's going to be up to you, Scorpio, what you decide to do, which path you decide to take. This is a very good opportunity, being that it's a new moon and being that it is, the card is telling us, taking a path, choosing a direction. That's especially true of any new moon, but this says clear out the old. Get rid of the things that no longer serve you and only focus on the things that you wish to have come into your life. Manifestation. Okay? So it's a perfect time to do that. You're blindfolded. So trust your judgment on this in this card. You see the blindfold that he has on. You don't have to see or to know what's going on around you. Don't second guess yourself. Trust your first reaction, Scorpios, and that's going to be the smartest thing to do today. And you can see the wise old owl sitting there in the card as well. And the owl is waiting for you to make that decision because he knows it's going to be a wise one. It's going to be a decision that comes from the heart and is a decision that you're making and not taking lightly. Okay? So that's a perfect card for you. Scorpio. Okay, Pisces, you're next. And I get catch your breath. Lovely. Maybe you've been moving too quickly, Pisces. Maybe you've been caught up in somebody else's business is what I'm hearing. Not in a bad way, but trying to help them out as best you can. And maybe it's time for you to sit back and just really take a breath. Know that you don't have to always be this person's guidepost, that you've given a lot of direction, you've given a lot of guidance, and they really appreciate it. But she's just holding on to the tree now. She's nurturing herself. And that's what they want you to do, is catch your breath, take your time, and don't feel that you have to make decisions for other people. You can help and guide them because that's your loving nature, Pisces, and you're very intuitive, but you don't have to make the decision for them. Okay? The final cards I'll be drawing will be for fire today. And the very first card I get for Aries is make a decision. So clearly, there's something that you've been trying to decide between. You can see that she's sitting there blindfolded as well. Trust your gut. Okay, this is another card where it's really important to trust your gut. Know that there's a decision out there. Look at the fairy that's leaning over her. Beautiful yellow and oranges in this card, which is the solar plexus and the sacral chakra. So that's all trusting your judgment, trusting your own, if you're a woman, trust your femininity. If you're a male, trust your masculinity. Trust that you can make good judgments and make a decision that's good for you and not have to worry that anybody's going to judge you. Okay? For some of you, I'm hearing from the angels that someone is judging you and you're feeling very judged. So pull away from that person for a little bit and really sit down and think about what it is you're trying to make a decision about. Because I think this person is trying to sway you one way or another. And I don't think you need to listen to them. Okay? I think it's been really good and you've taken their advice just like you've taken other people's advice. But now it's time for you to make this decision on your own and to trust your judgment. Okay? It's important that you know that you have very strong intuition, so to trust that. This next card I'm going to pull is for Leo, and it's Ideal Course of Action. I love this card because it has a woman. She has a, and I don't know what, I guess that might be a salamander on top of her head. I'm not really sure, but she has the wish. Look at the little dandelions that are starting to turn where you blow on them as a child. You probably remember. There's water coming right up to her. So this is the direction you need to take. The emotions, follow your emotions. You see that castle in the distance, and maybe that's where it is you want to go. And today, on this day of all days, with the new moon in Virgo, you can manifest like crazy. And maybe that's the direction you want to go in, is to get to that castle. Maybe you're setting your mind to, you want to end up somewhere. And today's the perfect day to start. So definitely take the lead, follow, make your wishes, blow on those. Notice the water, so it has a couple of ripples in it, so you may come across a couple little ripples in the direction as you go. It may not be as smooth sailing as you're hoping it is, but there is light shining over the castle. And when the light's shining over the castle like that, you know that that's the direction that is going to bring you the most joy and the most peace. So it's definitely a direction you want to go in. Okay? And the final card I'll be drawing today is for Sagittarius. And Sagittarius, assurance card. This is such a grounding earth card. You're definitely grounded. Look at the tree. You can see the fairy is entwined in the tree, but assurance, know that your angels in the universe will help guide you in whatever direction that you're going in today, whatever decisions that you make. You'll see a little pond off in the distance, so there is a little bit of emotion that might be attached to this, but you're so grounded in a tree. Your roots go down deep, deep into the earth, into Mother Gaia. And it's a card that is bare. The branches are bare, which could be the beginning of spring. So you could just be sprouting new ideas, and that's the few leaves that you see on there. It could be a day where new ideas are coming to you, or it could be at the end of fall when all the leaves have fallen off and you're getting ready to hibernate for the winter, or to maybe not share your ideas as much with other people's, but keep them to yourself at this point. So you can look at this card whichever direction you would like to, but know that the universe has your back with this card. The assurance is there that you're going to make the right decisions and you're going to move in the right direction. Okay? I hope you all enjoyed those cards. Like I said, the being the new moon today is wonderful to start off with anything, any kind of a new direction, any kind of new guidance, anywhere you want to go, anywhere you want to end up. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to finish up, like I said, with listening to some Reiki music and helping to send you some Reiki, about 10 minutes of Reiki healing at the end of every session. And every once in a while, I'll do a full hour Reiki healing session, and I will always let you know in advance in the previous reading when I'm planning on doing that. I have a lot of cards and a lot of decks here to share, and I'm really excited to have you on board. If you haven't already done so, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, join, and tap on the bell until you see it, so that you'll know when I go live, and you can be here for mediumship readings and ask your questions of your loved ones who have crossed over. Again, you may find my website down below, and you can book me for private sessions. I do private sessions as well over Zoom or over the telephone, and the donations of love button is below as well. So I'm going to pull out my phone and I'm going to put on the music for the Reiki, and I'll be sending Reiki for the last 10 minutes. And I hope you enjoyed the reading and that you have a wonderful day. I hope you all enjoyed that today. I hope you enjoyed the Reiki and you take it with you and you have a wonderful day. And I'll be back tomorrow morning to do some more card readings. Again, please subscribe and join my channel, and I will see you soon. Have a wonderful day.